I'm almost totally. What?
Kevin's joining. Just saying that.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yep, he's in.
Yeah. We good?
Yep.
All right. It's the rundown. I had no idea. What is it? April what?
22nd.
What is it?
22nd.
22nd. Brought to you by Owens Craft Mixers. They said to drink one, but I'm not going to get like fucked up. And I already had one for the pizza review, which they sponsored.
These are not alcoholic.
They're
I'm not
mixers.
going to drink it straight. I put it in vodka.
You just chug it right now.
I would no. They're good. I don't actually.
This is the ginger beer and lime. I'll drink it.
That's what I got. I already had one with vodka though.
Oh, delightful. It's like a mojito type situation. Put a little leaves in there and go a little cha-cha-cha and you're fucking out in Cuba.
Shout out New Amsterdam. If you go to owensmixers.com, Barstool 15% off. It's actually the perfect pour glass, like the perfect amount of vodka, the perfect amount of the mixer. And it keeps it clean. It's a good quality drink. They are the official mixer now, Barstool Sports. Shout out Owens Mixers. Very good, actually. Very good.
Also, cool logo.
Yeah, the little donkey.
Yeah.
All right. So Nick Saban, the draft tomorrow night.
That's the first story?
Yeah, I sent the topics. The draft
You do
is
that on
tomorrow
purpose
night.
every time now, right?
That's first story? Nick Saban saying he doesn't have email, which is like not even a story.
A billion times
No, if someone emails him or he gets a text,
that's the first story.
I kind of feel sorry for people that I see walking around looking at their phone, running into the wall, not even knowing, somebody's getting shot across the street and they don't even know it because they can't take their eyes off their phone. I'm in the other camp.
That's
first story. The greatest tight end of all time came back out of retirement.
Fine, I'll do that first. Guy out of retirement, Rob Gronkowski, who I love. Huge Gronk guy. He's joining up with Brady in Tampa Bay. Pat's trading Gronk as 7th-round pick for a 4th-round pick. I don't know. I know Leroy the Dog had this story. I heard about this happening a long-ass time ago, probably as well. Yeah, good. Listen, I'm very happy that they're going to have this relationship. I posed this question. They're my second favorite team. They are. Except I hate Steve Chad, but I did pose this question. Who has more hype off season? Who was declared Super Bowl champs faster, the Cleveland Browns or the Tampa Bay Bucks?
Fair point.
Yeah, of course they have hype.
Yeah. I mean,
they got a lot of weapons outside of it.
Listen, I'm rooting for them. But you play the game on the field, not on paper.
Right, but the difference is the Cleveland Browns have never done it. The Bucks got 2 guys who have done it.
A little tired, but Gronk reporting.
Correct,
with other weapons too. I mean, they're joining a team that already had some talent. Yeah, it's not just those two.
I mean, are we going to say I'm old or not? Because people say I'm old. Am I old? Is Dave Portnoy old?
So so if you were,
all right, well then Brady's old.
Yeah. So what about last year?
If Brady and Gronk came back to the Patriots, you guys would be hosting your own parade the same way you did with Antonio Brown. But now that it's not on your team, he's old and washed up and all that.
No, Kevin. I wanted them back, but I mean, you got Steve Che over here acting like he's got 2 25-year-olds. You got a guy. I love Gronk, but you got a guy.
If they came back to the Patriots, you'd be saying this.
He's doing elbows off the top, bro.
You would be saying all this.
Let's not act like these guys are in their prime.
You would be saying all this if they were on the New England Patriots.
No, you'd be saying hashtag still here.
Absolutely.
I said hashtag still here anyways, Daniel.
Oh, okay. This is great. We need to have an NFL season because it's great theater. Like, this is let's just stop for a second and just realize, like, the fact that Stephen Che, the world's number 1 Bucks fan,
the only Bucks fan,
found his way into Barstool Sports, and Stephen Che's like, he's employee number like 16. He is like one of the first of the second wave once we moved to New York. And
is he Underground Bubbly Gang?
No, he's not Underground Bubbly Gang.
No.
And
you're looking for any angle to hate this guy.
And the fact that he like just walked over to my desk 2 years ago and was like, "Hey, do you think I could produce, the radio show?" And then like starts talking on the mic and everything starts blossoming and he's this guy. It's fucking crazy.
He went from like ad read middleman to having his own podcast, producing a show. He had a fucking kid, and now he's got like the most talked about football team.
And Kevin, and now he's Dave Portnoy's dad.
Listen,
you're gonna end up firing.
I said this in my thing. I believe it. I will probably bet this in Vegas or bet it with Penn if we get back up and going here. The Patriots will have a better record than the Bucs.
I like that. Doesn't that mean that like I don't expect you to root against Tom Brady? I get it, but you're the only person I've heard even taking a stand, being like, "We're gonna be better than you." Everyone else is just like, "Well, I root for both teams." What the fuck is that?
I will root for them, but I'm very clearly like, if there's a knife fight, I stab Brady and Gronk so fast you don't even know what happened. Like, my convictions are not mixed up. By the way, I wasn't allowed to say it, but I don't care. I'm saying it anyways. I tried to get permission, but I'm like now part of the Brady Six. I feel like. So, did you see the videos I made?
What?
Like I made those old guys.
Yeah. I saw that one.
And my thing, I'm like saying they're old and. I got a little DM from TB12 saying, spring chicken, eh?
See, so you should kind of be talking. He should want to beat you. You should be talking a little bit of shit. This is the way it should be. You're
a pussy if you're a Pats fan and you're just fucking bending. Listen, I'm rooting for them, but Bill, that video I put was the still here with Belichick walking through. Belichick, I love Brady. Love him. I always said I will follow Belichick into war, and that's what I'm doing.
So what happens if they go to the Super Bowl and the Patriots don't go to the playoffs?
That's a feather, obviously, in Brady's cap for a year, but I don't think you're going to know the true scorecard till Belichick's done. By the way, there have been comments from Patriot players like, yo, we're still here, and we like stiff.
That should be the case. That of course, should be the competitive. What if Tom Brady came out and was like, fuck Bill Belichick? What would you do then?
Same. It wouldn't really change anything.
You would still like him, but just root
because it's like listen.
But it's gonna hurt, Dave, when Gronk does his first smash, when he does his first touchdown smash. That's gonna hurt.
Listen, I'm sure he's gonna have a good season. He's playing that weak ass division out there, and they're just fine. What?
Did you just say the NFC South this week?
Yeah, they don't have to go to Buffalo.
You need to do that all year. Just be like, if the Bucs are awesome, just be like, of course they're winning. They're playing against the Saints, the Falcons, and the Panthers. It's a joke.
It's easy. I'm rooting for them. Listen, if somebody's brought you 6 Super Bowls in the best run of anything, and I'm not joking. I was watching the Bulls thing, and I tweeted it right away. When you think about it's so much easier to dominate in basketball because if you have one. So when you think about what the Patriots have done, I'm gonna love those guys forever.
It's just weird, right? Yes, but it's just weird. Yeah. No, you're saying everything correct.
I now have 2 favorite teams. It's like that is not how this.
No,
works.
I don't have 2 favorite teams.
What you're saying is correct. It's just you got to admit, like a part of you is going to be a little heartbroken when like Gronk does his first Gronk spike and they're having fun and yucking it up.
All the videos, all that shit. Yeah, but if you pose it this way, I have the option: Patriots miss the playoffs, Bucs win the Super Bowl, Bucs go 0-16, and the Patriots are wild card. I'm taking the wild card. I'm
okay. Do you think that you are in the minority or the majority with that thinking? Because that's the problem.
I think it's pretty split. I think I'm maybe slight minority.
I know you don't want to see Tom Brady limp out of his career, but like he's not on your team anymore. If If you were signing up for another team to play well and your team to be bad, that's crazy to me. Crazy.
Yeah, but there's no different. I mean, again, using the Jordan, like I'm sure Bulls fans was on the Wizards.
Like, yeah,
but
it was
but that happened. If Tom Brady retired and a couple years became a buck, it'd be one thing. If Jordan went from the Bulls dynasty to another team that year, I think.
But other like Montana did it. Manning, like the Bucks are an irrelevant team to the Patriots.
Right. I know it's not a rival, but the Jordan thing doesn't hold up because you would either be mad at Jordan or mad at people. Were mad at
what about Montana? Montana holds up.
Well, the difference is, I would say the difference.
How do people handle Montana? Were people like, I'm now a Chiefs fan? I don't know.
The difference is slightly, though, Dave.
That's my point.
The slight difference is Jerry Krause basically said, like, go, like, we're rebuilding. Like, I think the Patriots still wanted Brady under the right terms. Did they not?
Well,
that's the part that we don't know.
I think pretty much what happened from people who know Brady and everything along the way, and even Brady's kind of said it in articles, when Belichick tried to basically keep Garoppolo and Kraft stepped in, he's like, that was it. He's like,
that was the beginning of the end. For sure.
Yes, which is fine. I'm fine with that. And I'm fine with Belichick doing that too, to be honest. So in a weird way, Belichick was doing what he always does. And then the grumblings I've heard is Brady would have stayed if Belichick basically threw himself on the altar and was like, I fucked up. We need you. Begged him. And he just didn't do it.
See, that's what would bother me because I know that that's not Belichick's style. And I know some people have said if Belichick doesn't be Belichick, you wouldn't have all the success. But I think part of being like a fucking awesome leader and an awesome coach is a little bit of humility.
Yeah, but I also think Belichick does what he thinks is best for the football team. Like
Which is what you want.
You want Jason Stidham, or I think what's best for the
long term. He's saying.
Who knows? Who knows? He may love Stidham. I don't know.
If Stidham, if he is the next Tom Brady, then egg on my face. I just think that what would be best for the football team is, hey Tom, I'm sorry, dude, I got ahead of myself. Let's run it back.
Did you watch in the 30 for 30 on Bledsoe?
No.
So when Belichick picked Brady over Bledsoe, everyone crucified Belichick.
Right. And so if Stidham is Brady, then for sure.
The only thing that plays in there, Kevin, is if Brady was like, I want 3 years guaranteed.
Definitely. I guess there's more than just. But if a lot of it, if it
but
turns
it sounded like he was mentally checked out. Like
he's had that quote where he said that he knew he was gone before the season started.
Right.
Because I think it started several years ago with Garoppolo. Yeah. And that was the time to say, I'm sorry, let's finish this thing off, and then I'll find my guy.
Listen, it's not unusual. I said from the beginning, if you go back, I've said it 100 times, I didn't think Brady would end his career with the Patriots because I thought he was going to play forever and it wouldn't work with Belichick. I thought he was coming back this year.
Mark my words, there is 0.0% chance he's leaving New England. Zero. There may be less than zero.
But I thought eventually he would be gone.
Yeah. I think that it just happened a little bit earlier. Well, which is funny because he's 40-3. But in the way it's all panned out, I feel like he had a couple more in him.
Dave, last question. How are you going to deal with Stephen Shea this year?
If they're good.
He's not like the problem is he is a foe that you're not used to. Like most foes that you have, they'll be arrogant in a way that you can kind of squash them, or like they'll make a mistake semantically or something like that. He is so sweet of a person, but so cocky of a person that it's like
know it.
It's like the craziest mixture.
He's that picture with you, that's what you're going to get with Stephen Shea, where he doesn't realize he's being an asshole to you.
Yeah, but
he's like genuinely the nicest guy.
Listen, I don't think the Bucs are going to win the Super Bowl. So, and they may be just good enough to get your heart ripped out. So I'll be there when that happens.
But Dave, think about this, okay? Because I love Stephen Shea, he's my guy. But think about what's going to happen. Let's say the Patriots don't make the playoffs and the Bucs get the bye, and then they win their first round game. He's going to come in Monday morning and he's going to walk to your office and be like, "Dude, did you see that game?
Brady?
Did you see Brady?
You're right, but he's going to set himself up for a big fall. By the way, I think that again, I'm not just saying lip service. The Patriots are going to make the play. There's a part of me that honestly loves this because I just keep picturing the Belichick with the orange juice. I have so much faith in Bill Belichick that all anyone's doing is bucks this, bucks that, and he's just sitting there like with the orange, just like, okay, we'll see. We'll see.
If Bill is right, it'll be the all-time fucking victory lap. It'll probably answer the question one way or the other, and we'll see. But I mean,
and don't forget, I go to my grave saying one of the best Patriot teams they ever had by the end of the season was the Matt Cassel team. I honestly believe that.
Yeah, but that team was that was like the 18-1 team, basically. It was
stacked. I mean, well, it was defense,
I don't think
but still.
Level now.
But whatever, 18-1, he puts teams together. That's the point. And even if you look at some of these other quarterbacks, Garoppolo verdict may be out. I think they could have won with the kid in Indianapolis. They've drafted like other good quarterbacks.
Do you think that this team right now is like the same level of what the Cassel?
No, but that's it's a revolve. This guy, he put together the fucking Giants defense. I have so much fucking confidence in him.
I don't think that.
And I feel like this is for him, like just how Brady's got his fire reignited, so has Belichick.
For sure. I think there's a chance that a couple years from now, Belichick retools, rebuilds, and is right back on top as Tom Brady retires. But in the immediate short term, if it looks like they could have been a winning team, if all they needed to do was still have Tom Brady, it's going to be like if Stidham is like good but not good enough, you're going to be like, fuck.
We'll see.
And the defense is good,
Right.
I've said this to you guys 100 million times. If and it's not necessarily even Brady versus Belichick, I'd always take the coach in the NFL. Always.
Yeah, so, I agree with that.
So I
would take the quarterback in his prime.
Putting it on the line like that.
I disagree with that, actually. I would take the quarterback in his prime, but given the years, I would take like if you had to say right now you get Belichick or Patrick Mahomes for the rest of his career, you would take Belichick?
If you told me before you could have the greatest quarterback or the greatest coach of all time starting from scratch, I'm taking the coach.
Yes, but given like right now, if you were like given age Mahomes and everything,
young. I mean,
right? That's
Belichick
my point.
May be dead.
Right. Yeah. Okay, we're on the same page though.
Now we can go to the next. Saban, we already did this story. The stock. Luckily, I got rid of a lot of it because it's tanking. You want to give me a shout out? I gave Dave a winning pick today, Kevin. You did. Yeah.
He texts me. He goes, "Do you play Xbox?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I got a controller last night on the giveaway," and I was like, "Oh, sick!" And I was like, "You should buy some Microsoft stock." He's like, "Why? Do you know something?" I was like, "Well, I own 2 Xboxes and I'm playing a lot of it." And that was it.
Well, you said that was a Glenny Balls pick.
Yeah, it was a Glenny Balls pick. Like Glenny thinking that the fucking lunch orders.
Yeah.
Like I'm playing 2 Xboxes. How could the stock not go up?
The controller is pretty sick.
And you won money on it.
This story, I just was too busy trading, but it's like brought back flashbacks. I saw it. There's a guy who ran in New York in Harlem. Who ran he since the Boston Marathon got canceled, he ran the marathon on his roof deck. He just ran in circles for 5 hours. And then he like I was kind of gonna let him off the hook for a minute, like because like trying to raise money. But then at the end of the video or sentence, he's like, the real reason I did it is to show that you can run a marathon like outside on your roof deck.
What? How big was his roof deck?
Well, you know what? Wait a minute. I kind of like that. If it's like you don't have to run it and be like the tinfoil thing and the bib, you could run it whenever you want. That's almost a little bit anti-marathoner, no?
No, he had someone holding a fucking finish line and videotaped like himself crossing the fucking finish line like a douchebag.
That's tough. All right, that's tough. I thought he was almost saying you don't have to do it on marathon day. You don't have to make a spectacle of it.
He was like doing the opposite.
Did you know Captain Cons did a 5K in his fucking living room? You know that?
I saw that.
He ran. I mean, his table was like he ran little circles for like hours.
I don't even count though, like Army guys.
It's true.
They
can do that forever.
NHL supposed to come back in July. That seems fast, right?
Yeah.
Wait, is that like who announced that?
The NHL.
Well, that seems like a credible source.
I thought it was the NHL. A bunch of sources. Also, Kevin Hayes said it by like accident. People ran with it when he was on like the unboxing, but now it's like become public. It would be neutral sites with, it sounds like no fans, but like multiple games at the same neutral site.
Oh man, no fans can be so weird.
They say though, these things are always like, there's 4 cities that they say are under control, but as soon as like it's not under control or a bunch of people get it, it's over.
Here's my question: why? Like everyone is in the South is basically just like it's over,
right?
So we got to keep doing it.
Well, I don't know.
It kind of feels unfair.
I think they're just being like, we're gonna catch.
We don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, it's over. It's just that we're we.
Hank was saying he was like, I might fly to Georgia to get a haircut.
It's like if Arkansas ended it, I'd go to like the fucking Arkansas Derby.
The Arkansas Derby's the best. Yeah, in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Yeah, that's a fucking great time. I think it already happened, but
no, it isn't. It's May 5th.
Oh, they moved it?
It's Kentucky Derby Day. And they're doing like 2 heats now because all the horses are coming.
That place is awesome.
I've heard. I want to go.
Yeah. Shit. Okay. So that's good. I guess that's good news. I don't know. Was that good news?
I don't know. You got these fucking people in the law, like guys running around in fucking parks in Tampa Bay, like getting fucking arrested. Like, I don't know what they're doing out there.
Have you guys seen confrontations yet? It's electric. I saw a confrontation walking around the neighborhood where these 2 women walked too close to this guy and his baby and he just fucking lost it.
I saw one outside of a supermarket. My mother has called the cops on 2 people.
Wow. It's awesome. It's just narc hour everywhere.
I haven't seen it, but I do love the tweets of people being like, I can't believe how many people were out that I saw on my walk. And it's like, well, you're fucking out too.
There's a million people walking around my neighborhood.
Right. I'm cool with walking. I got no problem with walking. It's like a weird thing though. Like yesterday I was walking and this dude was playing like soccer with his kid and the ball came in front of us and there was someone walking the other way and we all just froze. We're like, what do we do?
Who's going to go?
Like, who's going to get the ball? Like what, like, do I move? Do I not move? It's fucking bizarre.
I just became a mask guy yesterday.
Oh, you have to be a mask guy. I just keep it on so I never even think about it.
I had not been wearing a mask. And now I hate everyone not wearing a mask, even though I hadn't been.
As soon as you join Team Mask, it's like...
Yeah, because I don't want to be wearing these masks. You think I want to be wearing this mask?
I'm disgusted with people who don't have a mask on. They're the fucking scum of the earth.
Are you wearing a mask because you feel like you're getting shamed for not wearing it? Or you actually are like, I'm trying to comply with the rules?
Comply. I didn't have one. I had to get one. So
I'm doing it because it just gets in my head. Like,
and it's like now it's not like the CVS near me. They don't let you in if you don't have a mask on.
Right.
By the way, I know the mask doesn't do anything.
I know it does. Dude, even the real masks, the N95s, they don't do it. Like the virus can get through those.
Yeah. Easy. I've already had the virus like 5 times. I don't give a fuck. I have. It just rotates in and out of my body.
It's just mutating left and right.
It just keeps getting in. It keeps getting kicked out. And it just like does like a big lap and comes right back in. Now, what's up, Corona?
Does a U-turn?
Yeah.
It's like, all right, let's see if we can get him again.
Yeah.
He's pissed.
Yeah.
Oh, man. How did unboxing go?
Good. It was,
what happened to your musical guest? That didn't happen?
We couldn't figure out. It was supposed to be Marshmallow.
Oh, the guy with the big head?
Yeah, he was going to DJ his set. He's fucking huge. It didn't work. We couldn't. He was in there. I couldn't have him. So.
Oh man, that's embarrassing. Did he get the head? He got the head on and everything.
You couldn't see him.
Damn.
I assume he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. I'd be pissed if I was Marshmallow and I put the head on for nothing.
Seems like a pretty laid back person. I don't know, guy, girl, Marshmallow.
He comes on and you're just like, are you a guy or a girl? Just first question.
Do you see the DVD? The Vodka Dawn finally hit. He had 1 million TikTok.
He's been crushing it with those.
He's a good dancer. He's a good dancer.
And something about him is like something about his dancing is just weird. Like you just can't. I think it's probably because of his body. But
it's like TikTok though. It's like all of a sudden you've watched a bunch of them. You're like, what the fuck am I doing?
He's like a wiggle dicker now.
That he had that like he turned a t-shirt into a bodysuit. That was That was disturbing. That was tough. Was that the one that went big?
Yeah. Went wide, as they say. By the way, I tweeted out a clip. The draft obviously is going to be something with but Elway was speaking, and he looked like a hologram.
So this is going to be the draft?
Yeah, the draft went smoothly.
We're going to have holograms? I mean, John Elway looks like a fucking hologram.
It's going to be so weird.
Oh, it's going to be so weird. It's all these guys are like trying to figure out Wi-Fi in their house for the first time.
It's not going to go well. Something's going to go catastrophically wrong, right?
We have a big show planned.
I know Bud Light's like a client seltzer, but this thing they're in cahoots with the NFL, like the boo thing, makes me want to puke.
Well, we have one too. So anyone who wants to do it, we're still doing it. We're doing a Zoomception. So we're starting 100-person Zoom, and every person that we invite has their own 100-person Zoom that they're videotaping with their phone, and we're all going to boo. So it's like 1,000 people are going to boo. I
don't like the Bud Seltzer one because I know Goodell's in cahoots.
He signed off on it, yeah. But it's
he's like,
charity.
Yeah, boo me. He wants to be booed.
Yeah, he loves
but
it.
He doesn't. Like, he didn't want to be booed.
Right.
He doesn't want to be booed.
He knows he's going to be. So it's like if you can't beat him, join him sort of thing.
But he didn't want to get booed like when the Patriots won the Super Bowl. He didn't want that type of booing. This type of booing he thinks is like cutesy. So.
Right.
All right. I'm going to watch the end of the day. I'm pretty flat right now, so that's good. I got back. I forget what I was down yesterday. I was up $250,000 up. So I think even over the last 2 days about
Microsoft, baby. Microsoft. I'll think of another tip for you.
Yeah, I need it though, like today. Like you got to do it. You got to buy it before the market closes, and then because everything happens when it opens.
So you're holding overnight? That's scary.
I don't know. Well, I did last night. Thank God. Amazon closed at 228. No, at 320. Well, it's 2,000, but 2,328 last night. It opened at 370. It was up 50 points. That's how it works.
All right.
So I wake up at night, and in the morning I wake up at 6 a.m., look at the futures, and you already know.
It's no different than waking up and seeing the score.
Yep, pretty much.
That's great. Fuck.
All right.
Okay.
I'll talk to you.
See you guys.